Accessibility settings.
Getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
Ready? 95, 56, 95, 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze going to throw. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And that play will go. Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Oh, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios right here in Orlando? That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
Breeze now. And he connects with Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
There's Breeze. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now, Breeze again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And an AFC first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes being chased out left, and that'll be incomplete. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago, and then last year in 2018 it was 24-23 the final.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, Travis Kelce, Lorenzo Alexander were the game MVPs, offense and defense respectively. And then last year, Delaney Walker of the Titans, their tight.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards, and the AFC has taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took...
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The attempt at a two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score AFC 6, NFC 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. Credit the tackle to the Texans middle linebacker Benardrick McKinney. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. The linebacker C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to the booth right after this. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is going to be incomplete.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
AFC 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside. The 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes to throw once more. Caught. Left side, Hopkins. And all the way in for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. And that one's complete to Gurley. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw, it's Breeze. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Breeze to Adam Thielen for an NFC first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So we're at halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the AFC out on top.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Boy, this AFC team has figured something out. They've got the lead again, looking to make it 3 in a row since the game moved to Orlando in 2017. So the question, what can the NFC do to come back? We'll ask that of our guys as we send you back to Camping World Stadium.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Mahomes going to throw on the move to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for the AFC. 48 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
A first-time Pro Bowler, here's James Conner of the Steelers. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Ramsey of the Jags up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. 57 yards, and the AFC adds on to their lead. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game, because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you throw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Breeze now on first down. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. Third down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. On first down, it's Conner. Zone for an AFC touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The attempt at a 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score AFC 3, NFC 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. On first down, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And Thomas has it. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Breeze again. And this is going to be incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the NFC. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The drive will start with Connor, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw it here, rolling to his left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Now Breeze, maybe a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Breeze. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.